What beautiful and moving remarks that have preceded my appearance here, and I just want to thank my colleagues for inviting me to join you on this very historic day. You know, we were standing out by the cookies, President Haas and I, before events started, and I told President Haas that we ought to serve the ice cream developed by Ben & Jerry's for this special occasion called Yes, Pecan. This is truly a glorious, glorious day for our nation. We are participants, not just witnesses. We are participants of one of the most interesting and consequential developments in our nation's history. The inauguration of the 44th president shows that our system of government works. The promise of our democracy is fulfilled, and the vision of our founders is redeemed. You will never live through another day quite like January 20th, 2009. Our nation seems larger today than it did yesterday, more filled with possibility. As you watch this 56th inauguration in American history, I want you to focus on three images. First, I want you to focus on the National Mall, on the people. These are people who look like you. These are people from all walks of life, all races, all ethnic backgrounds. If you were watching any of the TV coverage this morning, you saw a remarkable array of humanity that has come together in celebration of this great redeeming moment in American history. A lot of these people had voted for the first time in November, participants in our political process for the first time. A whole generation of people is now feeling empowered. The second image I want you to focus on is the man Barack Obama. Naturally, you will. But I want you to think about his background, and of course, it's been referred to already. Think about the fact that this is the man who's the son of an African immigrant, who was raised in a broken family by a single mom, who did not have all of the prerogatives of wealth and power and privilege growing up. This was a man who 6-7 years ago, very few people had heard of outside of Illinois. He had to overcome an enormous political machine to rise within his own party to be nominated and then elected President of the United States. The promise of that, think of that. Think of the message that sends to every young person in this country. At the Hauenstein Center, I meet people. When I first interview them to come into the Leadership Academy, I ask them, what do you want to do someday? More than a few say, someday I want to be President of the United States, or at least I want to try to get there. It's within reach of any American. What a beautiful thing. And the third image I want you to look at, I want you to look at Barack Obama's hand. President Haas alluded to this. When the Lincoln Bible opens, is there, and Barack Obama rests his hand on that Bible, think of the historical significance of this gesture. 150 years ago, I doubt that anybody imagined that a black American would rest his hand on that Bible and swear the oath of office as President of the United States. This is truly a redeeming moment in American history, a great moment. It's a time, great cause for celebration. Well, I think I've been asked to wrap it up now. That does it for us here in Allendale, and I've been very pleased to join you. Please stay tuned as we join PBS Live for the inauguration of President Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. Thank you.